What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing a full face of makeup. I'm going for like a fall inspired type of look. I know it's been a little minute since I've been on here. As you can hear, I sound nasally. I have like a little cold. It's little, thank God, knock on wood, it's not really getting to be a point where I can't do things, so thank God for that. But I have a cold. Life has been lifing the last 2 weeks, and it's just been really hard for me to sit down and do a video. So I'm just excited that I can sit down today and play in my makeup, because I really love doing this. This is like my own therapy, my own self-care, if you want to call it that. But it truly helps me calm down and just focus on other things than what are going on in my life. So I have some new products today. Not many. Some of them are just new to me. I just picked them up just because like they were on sale or something. But I do have the new Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm, which I have already used, and I'll tell you guys how I personally feel like I have to use it to get the best use out of it. I like it, but I have to use it a certain way. And then I have this Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. I've tried this before, but I had it in the wrong shade, so I took it back and I never got my correct shade. So I am excited to just try this and play with this today. I got this Haus Labs Gel Powder Highlighter in the shade Chocolate Opal. These were like half off, so I was like, why not? And then I got 2 of the Rhode Beauty Pocket Blushes in Sun Soak and Toasted Teddy. I'm really excited to play with these. And I also got a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Big Lip Plumpgasm in the shade Fair Medium. So I'm going for like I don't know if I want to do like browns or red/burgundies. Not really sure, but I do know I want like a super bright under eye and just like dramatic. I don't know. We'll see. Let's jump right into the video. All right, so all I have on my face is just like a serum. I use the Snail Mucin and some like vitamin C serum. Now I'm gonna go into some moisturizer. Well, first I'm gonna use the Rhode Glazing Milk. Rhode is now at Sephora, which is really nice. I like the glazing milk. When this is done, I think I'm gonna try the spray version of this, just because I feel like it'll be easier to apply. But I do really like this. It makes a nice, beautiful, smooth, moisturized base for your foundation. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Rhode Peptide Glazing Fluid. I didn't get these from Sephora. I got these like months ago on the Rhode website because I really wanted to try them. But I'm just happy that they're easier to access now at Sephora. Like, I didn't even know about the blushes. I saw them and I'm like, wow, those look kind of good. So I got 2. I'm thinking I might do Toasted Teddy today just because of the vibe I'm going for. Now I'm gonna go in with my eye cream, the Kiehl's Avocado Eye Treatment that I never skip this step. I think my son picked up a little something. He gave it to me, guys. Oh, the joys of kids in school. And I have my baby, so I'm just like so nervous. I hope that I'm trying not to kiss her and things like that, because I just don't want her to get this. She seems to have a pretty strong immune system, thank God, but I'm just nervous. I just hope that she doesn't get it. But now I'm gonna go into primer. I'm gonna use the Maybelline Grippy primer. I really like this primer. Since I've started using this primer, I haven't used my e.l.f. Power Grip because it's similar and they kind of do the same thing. It's really nice. I didn't film it, but I did try the Fenty Beauty Grip Trip primer, the dewy one. Way too dewy for me. I think that's for people who have dry skin, who really suffer with dry skin and you need like moisture in your face. That's for you, because it was just way too much for me. Like, I put it on and then I put my foundation on and I looked so shiny, and even, you know, by the time I finished my makeup, it was still too much. I had to use so much powder and it was just not for me. So I was like, I think I should have grabbed the matte one, but at this point sometimes I just change my mind. I was just like, forget it. All right, so my skin's feeling really nice and tacky and dewy and nice. I'm gonna color correct using my Morphe Wakeup Artist in Papaya 03. Guys, don't talk about my brushes. I need to wash my brushes. I'm gonna try to find the least dirty ones to use for this video. Just going around my mouth where it's a little bit dark. Get everything on a nice even playing field. I got a nice little pimple right here. Yeah, so I'm gonna try the underpainting method today. Wish me luck. That's a little bit of an intimidating method because it's like, are you sure it's gonna blend? But we're gonna give it a try because why not? I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty liquid contour in the shade Tranquil. Now let me blend this out. This is my MAC 139S brush to blend this, or slightly, I don't know, child. We're gonna see what this is doing. My problem might be over blending because I like to blend, honey. So let's see. I'm gonna stop here. Okay. Did I overblend, guys? I don't think so. We'll see. I don't want to overblend, but I do want to make sure like I don't have any harsh lines or things like that. All right, I'm gonna use my Dior Skin Forever in 4.5N. And then I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Forever HD Skin Full Cover in 3N54. I'm not gonna put too much either, because I want this to be very like skin-like, a skin-like type of glam. And then I'm gonna take my Makeup Forever HD Skin Full Cover and put a drop in here. And then I have something even brighter than that I'll use next. All right, I'm gonna try this BK Beauty 114 brush to blend this out. It's like double-sided. Honestly, I don't even know which side is for the powder, which one is for the liquid. Oh goodness. I'm gonna just try it, guys. Based on what I've seen and read, underpainting is supposed to make you use less product, less foundation, when you do it this method, when you do it this technique. So let's see. And I feel like it makes you look a little bit more natural glam. So we're gonna see, guys. Like, I don't know, am I supposed to like blend out these lines of demarcation, or is the foundation gonna do that kind of on its own? I truly don't know. Let me just do a little bit. I'm just like, I just can't with the unblendedness of it. I'm gonna try to get the edges so that I don't have to work too hard with those. I'm going with one more dot of concealer that's lighter, just to give me some real brightening. I'm going to use my Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in SX11. Just going to put like a tiny drop of this on my inner corner. And when I say tiny, I mean tiny. This is like one of the most pigmented concealers out there. I'm just gonna put like that, and that might even be a bit much. Guys, I hope I'm not blending too much. We'll see. Have you guys tried this? Like, even if you've tried it, is this like a routine or a technique that you guys sort of adopted and you just do your makeup like this all the time? While it might save you some like product and things like that, I don't know. I'm just like, I just love putting on my foundation first. You know, maybe I'm stuck in my ways. This is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation in 4N62. I'm just gonna put one pump of this. This is an old foundation. It was on sale, so I snagged it. But I'm just gonna put maybe that amount. Let's start with one. Let's see if I truly only need one. Let's see. I'm gonna use this Morphe M530 brush. So I do need another pump of foundation. This looks really good. I'm really liking this foundation. I'm just gonna add a little bit more around my mouth and my nose. I think it looks pretty good, and it's definitely more natural. Like the contour is subtle. It's not, and the highlight too, it's not just like out there. I think it helps you with your blending too. Like you don't have to do as much blending as you usually would. I have the Rhode Pocket Blush. I think I'm gonna go in with Toasted Teddy. Okay, this is Sunsilk, it's more orange. Use a brush to apply this. I just feel like I have more control when I do it this way. You know, obviously you can do it however you like, but I like to apply these with a brush and build it up versus going in with a couple swipes and then I don't even know like how pigmented it is. That is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I like to take a little blush over my forehead. Ah, that's a nice blush. It's really cute. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I want to see if these can be applied above powder as well, so I will put a little bit more on at the end as well. But today I'm going to use my One Size Ultimate Setting Powder in the shade Rich Peach. I'm going with a super light amount of powder and set that into place. Set the rest of my face. I'm going to use my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark Tan. And I'm just dusting it over. I'm not really going to press it in because I want to diffuse the coverage. I just want to set it right now. I'm not going in for too much coverage right now. Just getting all those areas that are shiny. Once I finish this step, I shouldn't have too much shine. For brows, I'm going to use my Sephora retractable brow pencil in the shade number 6 Soft Charcoal. I'm gonna use the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in the shade Caramel to clean up underneath of my arch. So I think I'm gonna do like a brownish type of vibe on my eyes. So I'm gonna use my Patrick Ta Major Dimension 3 palette. I'm gonna go into this color right here first. Pop that in the crease and along the edges. And we're gonna build this brown up. I don't think I'm gonna do a matte, am I? I don't know. I don't know if I'll do a matte color, like a light matte color, or if I wanna do like a shimmer. I might do a brown shimmer. I love a brown shimmer. Now I'm gonna go into this brown and deepen it up. And now I'm going into the deepest brown, popping that right along the outer edge there. House Labs, maybe. Because I want this whole look to sort of just mesh together. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, I'll use this on the lid. And you know what? It's not too much. Yeah, I like it because it's subtle. Probably needed like a wet brush, but I don't want to use a wet brush because I want it to be subtle. All right, I'm gonna put on some lashes and then I'll be right back. I'm gonna use my NARS Laguna 6 bronzer just to go over those areas that I applied the contour, just to deepen it and give me a little bit more dimension. I don't like any shine on my face when I get to this step, unless I'm going for like a dewy a dewy type of look, which I'm not really looking for that today. So I'm just gonna use my Makeup Forever HD setting powder in the shade Sienna with this fluffy brush and just get everywhere nice and set. Let me show it to you. This is the Makeup Forever powder that I'm using. Good. Now I feel like my face has been set because before I didn't like all that shine that I was seeing. I'm gonna use my MAC Chestnut pencil to line my lips. Okay, now we're gonna go back into the blush again, Pocket Blush and Toasted Teddy. I'm gonna see how this applies on top of makeup. It's applying nicely, but because it is like a liquid or cream blush, it's adding back the like dewiness to my skin, which I'm not really caring for that too much. So I'm gonna use another blush, a powder blush on top to set it into place. And because I don't want too much color, I'm gonna go in with the Benefit blush in the shade Java and see if this will set it down while, you know, just kind of keeping the color sort of neutral. Yeah, that's good. And Java's just like a nice toasty brown color. Ooh, I like it. Very nice. All right, just gonna use my powder brush just to get those edges under control. Today I'm gonna use the House Labs that I used on my eyelids, as well as the Fenty Beauty Diamond Balm in Cognac Candy, just to see what we get. Okay. Yeah, this is a nice subtle highlight that you have to sort of build up. I like that a lot. And I'm just gonna press it in right on my upper cheekbone. This one, and just put a little bit right on top just to bring out the highlight just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. All right, before I go in with my lip though, I'm gonna set using the One Size powder melt, and then I'm gonna go in with the Danessa Myricks, because while I do enjoy the Danessa Myricks, it's really mattifying. It's blurring, which is awesome, but it's mattifying. I personally like when my finished look is sort of like a natural matte versus a full straight on matte. So that's why I'm gonna do this. That's what I've been doing and I've been liking it. This is gonna bring everything together and just give my face like a nice life-like look. And then once this has set, then I'm gonna go into the Danessa Myricks, and then I think the two together, beautiful. So now I'm gonna go in with the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm, Liquid Blurring Balm, Mattifying Setting Spray. Like I said, I really like this spray. Just have to tweak how I use it. I can't use it on its own. I either use the powder melt or I use the original Charlotte Tilbury. All right, so this is gonna give me some blurring and some mattifying properties. Now, while this is steeping in, I'm gonna go into my lips. I'm gonna press this in a little bit. That's what they do. That's what I saw Danessa Myricks doing when she demoed this product. Beautiful. I love how my skin looks right now. I'm taking this Fashion Fair lipstick in the shade Sepia. It's this brown color. I have some brown glosses, but I want to go in with a lipstick for something a little more matte and not so movable. Yeah. This is a MAC lip gloss in the shade Frozen Mocha. Let's see. Yeah. I just wanted like a little shimmer or just a little depth to this color. And I got these, I get these like little mini MAC lip glosses, like always during the holiday season when they have those like little sets. I love them because sometimes they come out with colors that aren't in their original collection. All right, you guys, this is the final look. Let me give you guys the side profile. I mean, look at that skin, guys. I mean, this looks better than I feel any of my makeup looks. Like, my skin looks amazing. This foundation, where is it? This Makeup Forever foundation, go get it. I'm not really the one to tell you guys to go get every single thing that I use, because I feel like if you have something similar, it will work. But this foundation is really good. Like, I feel like this, I'm gonna be reaching for this a lot. It just really gives my skin that nice HD filtered effect. Now, I don't know if it's because I did the underpainting method or what, but my skin looks better than it has. I'm like obsessed with the way this look came out. It is such a fall look. Imagine you with like, you got your green or your brown or your black on, your jacket, you got your boots, it's chilly, and you're looking fabulous. Your makeup is on point, you know? This is that kind of vibe. This is that kind of makeup look. It's a nice nighttime fall look. And my skin looks like a real natural glam. It does not look heavy at all. It looks super skin-like. And I'm like, I think I'm just so shocked by that. And that has to be the underpainting method. And I know earlier I was saying I'm not going to be, you know, doing this that often, but no, this is about to be my new routine because my skin looks better than it has. That is really the end of the video. Oh, let me just talk about this blush. I like this blush. This, I used Toasted Teddy today. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous blush, and you definitely can use it under powder and on top of powder, but just know if you use it on top of the powder, it's gonna bring back a little bit of dewiness. So if that's what you like, it's gonna be perfect. The color is perfect. You are brown skin like me, and you want like a nice terracotta brown type of blush, perfect. And then putting this Benefit Java on top just sealed the whole thing together. I wasn't really sure, but it came together exactly how I wanted it to. I'm loving it. And then those highlighters looked really good together, and my lips, gorgeous. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more of my content, and I will see you guys on the next one.